First of all, I'm overwhelmed by the fact that we have so many people here. Mother Nature also cooperated. Sun is shining. Thank you so much. At this time, we're going to ring the bells 6 times. Each time the bell rings, it's going to remind us of World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Panama, and anyone else that died in service while serving this nation. At this time, we'll ring the bell. Thank you. This time I'd like to call on the honor guard. This time we are raising the American flag, POW flag, MIA, State of Rhode Island flag, and the seal of Central Falls will be raised simultaneously. Oh! time, I'd like to introduce the mayor of Central Falls, Lee Matthews.
Thank you, Councilman. How could you not have emotion on a beautiful day like today? We're truly honored to be celebrating this here day, and it's with great appreciation that I welcome all of you on behalf of the City of Central Falls here to celebrate with us, those people who gave the ultimate sacrifice of their lives in the service of our country throughout the years. These people here that you'll see on the monument are all former residents of the City of Central Falls, those people who entered the service coming right here from our city. And it's long overdue that we honor them, and this monument does that all in one. And it's truly an honor to be part of it. I'd like to mention a few people's names who are the brain trust behind this monument and the whole establishment here that you see, the museum, the flagpole behind it. There's a tremendous amount of history that you're looking at in this building. Not only in the stone that we celebrate today, but that flagpole there, if I remember correctly, Tom, that goes back to the Civil War days, doesn't it? That flagpole goes back to the Civil War days and has been up in the City of Central Falls since then, just up the street. It was just moved about 2 weeks ago to this location. So there's a tremendous amount of history there. And this facility behind us will house all the artifacts of the history of the City of Central Falls. And this museum and this library will be here for many, many years to come, and we welcome you all to come back here in the future and visit from time to time. But I'd like to talk for a moment and introduce the people who are responsible for this. Certainly to my right is the director of the library, Tom Shanahan. To his left is Councilman Robert Ferry. Other people on the board were Ted Lewicki, who was in the audience here, Ann Paulus, Don Tuwig, Thomas, as I mentioned a minute ago, Ron Cloutier, Dennis Golder, John Corrigan, Tim Draper, Leo Leclerc. These are all people who made this day happen, and we truly appreciate all that they've done. I'd like to also take a please. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize a few dignitaries that are here with us today, celebrating today. And we're certainly honored and pleasured to have the governor's president, Governor Lincoln Allen, is here with us. Congressman Wagan is here also. Senator Chafee's office has sent a representative. His name is Don Senner, representing Senator Chafee's office. Local elected officials here, Senator Daniel Isser is with us here today, Representative Joseph Faria, and Representative Mike Farrell. And we all are truly honored to have all of you here celebrating with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. This time I'd like to bring up to my right Co-Chairman Tom Shanahan. Tommy? I think this is one of the highlights coming up is the unveiling of the monument. It was 1 year in the works. It has come to fruition today. Tom?
Thank you all. It's a pleasure to be here today. It's a very special moment for me. You have no idea. Very emotional too. These men have come alive and trying to research what happened to these wonderful men from the city. It's part of me now as well. Any project requires a lot of effort from many people, and I couldn't have done it without especially the help from the Champlin Foundation, which actually funded the purchase of the building and has contributed on numerous years for the advanced success of this museum. There's some individuals who have, members of the committee, especially Don Tuwig, who is project manager, basically responsible for the site at the front of this facility. He has actually spent more time here than any of us. His brother Mike has contributed so much. His son Don for all the research help. Tapa Sen of Sen Construction for all the outside work. James Massey, Massey Home Improvement for all the woodwork and detail inside the building. The list goes on, What I would like to do at this time is invite Mrs. Paeva and Jim Sawyer, two individuals, to help me unveil this. Mrs. Paeva has two members of her immediate family that will be honored today. Her father was aboard the USS Sims and went down in the Battle of the Coral Sea. Her brother, a graduate of Central Falls High School in 1948 and U.S. Naval Academy in 53, died in a training flight piloting his aircraft off the coast of California. Also to help her today is Jim Sawyer, who has driven all the way from Alabama to honor his father, whose name is on this wall today.